News alert.
Breaking news now on that deadly road rage shooting in Valley View. We have some startling new information now at 3. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Versansky. Police say the man who was shot and killed is the one who sparked the incident. 19 investigator Mike Mason joining us now with the latest developments. This news just breaking today, Mike.
41-year-old Christopher Andexler was shot last Thursday morning on Brecksville Road near Granger. According to police, the initial investigation shows he was the aggressor of this road rage incident. Witnesses say a white minivan left the scene after the confrontation occurred. That van was later found in a wooded area of Brooklyn Heights after catching fire and rolling down a driveway. On Saturday, Brooklyn Heights police released body cam footage of officers arriving. The two 28-year-olds inside the van were then questioned. Meanwhile, their two children, ages 2 and 4, were turned over to Children and Family Services. Police identified the couple's gun as the one that was used in the shooting, but after BCI was called in to investigate, their initial findings indicated that Andexler was actually the aggressor in this incident. Now, the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office has not filed any charges. They first want to have this case reviewed by their Self-Defense Review Committee before making any determination one way or the other. We'll, of course, stay on top of this and bring you all the latest developments. Mike Mason, 19 News.